You gotta love after 27 years of college athletics, somebody comes to tell you how to turn a mic on because you're so technologically illiterate. But that's exactly what Joel did for us. He's the guy behind the scenes, or behind the balloons in this particular case. Joel does a great job for us, especially in all the broadcasts. You guys never see him, but he does a phenomenal job. And there's a lot of people behind the scenes that have done a great job to make sure that this is an event that is continuing to come to fruition. My name is Troy Wingirter. I'm the Associate AD for football. I'm basically the bus and chicken guy. I make sure the bus shows up on time, the chicken gets there after the game for football. But more importantly, and why I'm standing here in front of you guys, is I'm a fellow letter winner myself. Back in the day, long time ago, many of you guys were just a gleam in your daddy's eye. I came from New Orleans, Louisiana, and had the opportunity to play here at USL. And when I got my letter jacket, Big Lynn, anybody here know who Lynn Williams is? Nope, just people in the back of the room. Big Lynn walked up and said, "Hey, congratulations, your letter." And he put the jacket in my locker. And so it was a little bit anticlimactic for them, but it was incredible for me because that jacket meant so much more. It's a tangible representation of the time, the effort, and everything you put in. I would like to point out for all you young people, my wife told me to go on ChatGPT to write my speech for me today. And it came out pretty good, I'll be honest with you. But that's just not my style, so I'm going to sit here and wing it a little bit if that's all right with you guys. Because what the ChatGPT didn't talk about was it talked about really cool words like culture. It talked about hard work. It talked about time and effort that you guys put in, but it didn't talk about the time, the smaller things than that, the mental game that you have to play with yourself every single day to get up in the morning, the mental game you have to play with yourself at night to go and study and do things that are uncommon. Coach Daggs talks about the term uncommon, and that's what you guys are. You're uncommon. You know, what we ask you to do, let's just be honest, your peers, everybody's got friends that are not athletes. Raise your hand. Yeah, they're not doing what you're doing, right? Not at all. They're able to casually grab a coffee and go to the library and hang out with friends and study, and you don't have that part of your life. You don't. You're smashing yellow balls around in the middle of the summer when nobody's around, am I right? Okay? You're at night with no lights on back over here, batting practice back over in this little corner right here. I didn't even know what was going on. I thought it was garbage cans getting banged around over there. You're volunteering your time with a sport. You're spending an extra, you're putting that extra time in that you're nothing personal, but your generation, the majority of your generation doesn't have to do. And I'm proud of you guys for that. I'm proud of you because you're not just taking something. You're not just taking an opportunity to play sport. You're not just taking the opportunity to get a degree, but you're leaving something. Each one of you guys is building for the next generation that will come after you, okay? And I tell you that to wear it proudly. A lot of universities where you guys are familiar with, you have friends who go to other universities, it's a much easier track for them. It really is. They're given a few more resources than sometimes that we're allowed here. Even though our administration, our leadership has done a phenomenal job of giving us as much as they can, there are some places where it just doesn't work out. There's a reason why, and I'll talk in my own terms, 75% of NFL teams are made up of guys who are G5 or FCS teams, because those NFL guys that come from those Power 5 schools, they never have to work for anything. You know, and there's a term that I love. It's one of my favorite terms. It says, what you obtain too easily, you esteem too lightly. And when you look back at this time in your life and you look back at the things that you were successful at, you're not going to look at the success as much as you're going to look at the things you had to go through to experience that success. And I promise you, hindsight is wasted on the old and energy is wasted on the youth. But when you look back at those moments and you look at what allowed you to persevere, what helped you to grow and develop that grit that you're going to need to get through those hard times, whether you're a parent, a spouse, going to be a lot of times in your life where you're going to come up against obstacles that are real life-changing obstacles, and it is the metaphor for life right here. When you play sports, when you have to push through and do things that are once again uncommon, you realize that you can push through anything that comes through your life, and this has prepared you for that. So congratulations to all of you guys. You guys have all lettered at your sport. You didn't just show up. You didn't just punch a clock. You've actually excelled at what you do. You're the best. You're in the top 10%, if you will, in your respective sports, and you should all be very proud for that. Tonight's going to be a very, very casual affair. We've got a wonderful streaming opportunity here for your families that are at home. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to call up the coaches from your respective sports. They're going to come up here and announce your names, especially for tennis, because I would have been god-awful at trying to do names for tennis. That would have been a bad deal for me. You'll come up here, you'll get your jacket, and you guys, once you get your jacket, just stay up here. Track, we may have to find some space for you guys, but we'll get a quick picture right Picture? Olivia, picture? Good, just want to make sure. We'll get a quick picture of you guys up here, and then all of you guys can sit down. So thank you again for coming out tonight. We really appreciate it, and we'll look forward to getting you guys in these awesome jackets, all right? All right, here we go. That first name is real easy, man. Any of you guys, I know tonight he had an opportunity to speak with softball. I've never seen our guys want to run through a wall as much as when we had our great baseball coach come up and talk to them and give them a rally speech. It was great, you know, and this guy gets paid lots of money to do this in public, so I'm not going to stand up here any longer. I'm going to have Deggs come up and introduce his baseball last year, and I have a feeling we're just going to end up ditching this mic, aren't we?
We are. We probably are. Mic's gone. Joel, off. That was a hell of a speech, Troy. Give it up for Coach Wingardner, everybody. AI speech, huh?
Sir?
AI?
What? No, I did see AI. It's okay.
Sheo knows about AI, huh? Huh? Hey, I thought, well, yeah. I thought that was wonderful because you guys are in common. And it's not about taking, it's about giving back. And all of you guys have proven that you're going to do that. And I'm fortunate, super blessed to get to be around. I get to coach these guys and be a part of the family and the brotherhood with these young men. And so without further ado, I'm super proud of y'all. And y'all come on up one at a time. First up is Cheo. That's what we call him. Jose Torres. You put it on?
Yep. There you go. We're going to do all one time.
That was like the Hall of Fame. Am I going down this list or down this line?
Down the list.
Ah. I was going to wing it. Now you got me putting on my glasses.
Sorry about that, boss.
That's all right. Andrew Herman. It's pronounced Herman. We call him Herman. All right, next up, Connor Tough Cuff, Carthage, Texas. Come on down. J.R. Jr. Tillett. He's not here. I wish. LP Big Maple Langevin. Nope. Maddox. Dino, man. Dino. Matty the Hammer Holzhammer. This young man, we can pick his up, I guess. He had Tommy John surgery early this morning, and he's a character. I wish y'all could see him. One and only Murphy Brooks. So keep him in your prayers. Great surgery. They said it was awesome, and he'll be back in a year. About what it takes, right? Riley Marcotte. Come on down. Tater Tot Tate Hess. And a guy that we couldn't do this without, Jet Dupuy. Come on down. Is that everybody? Oh, wait, I forgot one. Our All-American from last year, everybody, Chase Simo Morgan. Congratulations to everybody, not just baseball. We're super proud of you guys and proud that y'all represent us, so thank y'all. Is that good?
Yes, sir. Want to grab a picture?
Actually, we're going to do group pictures at the end because I don't have enough space right here.
All right, well, then never mind. I screwed that up, too. All right, which is the typical characteristic of this time of year. If your sport is recruiting, that's what you're out doing right now. And so Coach Slyman could not be here with us. And so I'm going to ask Coach Ortego. Eli Ortego. I mean, it's funny, Eli, all the nice things I was going to say about golf had to do with you. So we're going to have Eli come up and talk a little bit about the guys who lettered and a couple other dudes. All right, thanks, Eli.
Thank you. We've got 3 guys tonight. First up is a senior from Lafayette. It's actually his birthday today, so wish him happy birthday. Mr. Hutch Farr. Next up is a smooth swinging sophomore, Dylan Bernard. And lastly is a guy from South Africa, Matthew Lotz.
Small groups get their picture taken. Great job, guys. Good job, Eli. You got a future in this, man. Absolutely. Well, you know, when things were going a little bit crazy for a while there, I asked Dr. Maggard in the middle of the lobby, I said, whatever you do, this is who has to be our next softball coach. And we've known each other for, gosh, 40 years? Seems like 40 years, right? I mean, you were a freshman. I think I was a junior. I'm not sure. But I'm going to ask our head softball coach, Allison Habits, to come on up. Allison, come on.
Thank you, Troy. That was an awesome speech, too. And I just want to echo everything he said about the work ethic and also what Coach Degg said. It's being uncommon, but it's also giving. And you don't realize until you get old like us what your legacy really is and how your legacy is established. When you come back, I guarantee you, when you come back for alumni weekend, nobody's going to care how many home runs you hit, how many no-hitters you had, how many awards you had. If you were an All-American, they don't care. It's about what kind of friend were you when it was hard? Did you listen to me? Were you a great friend? Were you a great teammate? Were you there when it was hard? So just any advice I can give you is just do not ever waste an opportunity to invest in your teammates. Be a great teammate. You're athletes. The rest is going to take care of itself. You're going to work hard. You're here. You're going to do that. But really be intentional about investing in each other. Secondly, okay, Jet and Tater, are those your real names? Because that's the coolest baseball. I mean, your real name, like Tater and you're a baseball player? That is so cool. Like, you hit Taters. Love it. He's a pitcher. Oh. Man, I'm sorry about that. Okay. All right. There you go. That's unfortunate. You should have been a hitter. Gosh. I don't have any notes here, Troy, but I'm pretty sure it's just one.
It is.
Oh, I do have it. It is. Okay. Yeah, we had a lot of change going on. So there is a sole survivor who is our Letterman jacket winner, and that's Miss Deja Williams from Alexandria, Louisiana.
The first year they had me do this, I really did have to do all the names. And when I tell you, my phonetic notes were just about as bad as you could ever imagine. You can see all the chicken scratches up here already. But I can't tell you, you know, when coaches walk in the door, you want to make sure everybody's here. And I really was excited to see Coach Stephanie Vallejos in the door. And I know Stephanie's going to be coming up, and one of her other assistants is going to be coming up. So go ahead and announce the spring Letterman and women's tennis. Coach, come on up. Bring your crew.
All right, let's see who's first.
Easier to read.
Okay, first up we have Denaila Prula. Next up we have Kamea Medora. Next, we have Carolina Skoronska. That's the hard one. That's the hard one. And last but not least, we have Nina Krecklenberg.
Good job, ladies.
You got it there, Coach?
Why don't you guys take like one big step this way?
I'm gonna take one big step this way. Nobody wants me in the picture. Speaking of knowing people for like 50 years or something like that, Tommy, how long have we known each other? Coach Fallon and I go back a little ways now, you know. But Coach and I have known each other for a long time. You know, a lot of my friends when I played here, when I was here, were great track athletes. You know, Hollis Conway and I are still very good friends to this day. And you guys have so many. You have so much of an effect on this university, and for years it was probably before there was baseball and softball run on the show. Track really kind of led the way, if you will, with the conference championship. So I'm going to ask Coach Tommy to come on up here real quick and start by announcing the men's or men's track team. There we go.
All right. Yeah, I've been around a while. I met Allison Havas when she was 7, and I knew Troy before his beard was gray. He couldn't even grow a beard, I don't think. So real quick, there's a lot of people here tonight representing track. These are not actually all the letter winners because we had some not fit. I'm still mad about that. But the track started here in 1902 in the men's side. Women's started in. I did not do that. You did that, Troy? I didn't do it. That's a dirty
I wish
trick.
I could have set you up like that.
Yeah.
I wish I had that.
So the women started in 1985. Last year, our track team had 72 all-time top 10 performances in 1 year for our track program. So that's reflecting the number of letter winners that we have. To letter in track, you have to score a point your first year at the conference meet. That's the only way you can get one your first year. Or you have to wait till your second year, after your second year, which means you get it your junior year or your senior year as a transfer. So it's not easy to get. And I think we had 40 letter winners that are here. So we had a really, really good track team last year, and I want to commend them for the season that we had. And so it's kind of representative of the letter winners. We start out with sprinter Chris Gravois. Putting the jacket on is our senior administrator in charge of track, Travis Swallow. Hurdler and transfer Cole Palmer. Freshman sprinter Darius Charles. Freshman decathlete, straight from Italy, Federico Bovo. Transfer hurdler, Kobe Mendez. All-conference steeplechaser, Mason Haley. Freshman sprinter, Makai Butte. Probably in his apartment, Montrell Morris. It's an inside joke. I don't think my guy gets out of his room. Freshman thrower, Prayer Jones. And freshman pole vaulter from Sweden, Theo Borges. Those are the men's letter winners. All right. Up for the women. Freshman high jumper, Alicia Ghost-Veal. Freshman sprinter, Amari Ashford. Junior distance runner, Brooke Spalita. Junior distance runner and Brooks' twin, Caroline Spalita. Actually, they're triplets, I found out. Coach Deggs, their brother, throws for Mississippi State. Sophomore hurdler, Courtney Wiltz. Freshman distance runner, Ella Segura. Freshman javelin thrower, Ellie Manuel. Freshman distance runner, Isabel Russell. Sophomore distance runner, Juliana Corville. Sophomore hurdler, Kayla Myers. Definitely not have room for a group picture. Junior college transfer, Kamola Hines. Sophomore thrower, Layla Guy. Freshman pole vaulter, Lauren Roberts. Freshman weight and hammer thrower, Lily Murray. Freshman sprinter, Quincy Simon. Cute dog. Freshman javelin thrower, Sarah Doopy. Junior steeplechaser, Skylar Delgado. Believe it or not, that is it. Congratulations, guys.
All right. You guys check your watch. How we do? You okay? We're under time right now. So, as you sit here and you wear these jackets in this wonderful late November weather that we have here in South Louisiana, make sure you take them off before you schwitz in them before you go outside, okay? Look, I want you to look at the letters that are on your chest. There's one thing that I think Dr. Leger can attest to and Mr. Travis can attest to is that I freak out about extra L's. I really do. I don't like them on my stats. I don't like them on the field. And I don't like them on my uniform. I don't like them on anything written in front of me, okay? You guys represent the University of Louisiana. No matter what anybody tells you, what anybody tries to tell you is your formal name, you are UL, okay? There's no extra L there. There's only one L, okay? You need to be proud of that. There's a lot of people, a lot of factions involved that would love for you to adapt that extra L, and you're not. There's only one city in the state of Louisiana that can handle the University of Louisiana, and it happens to be Lafayette, Louisiana. That's understood, right? You're UL, so no matter what, don't have those extra L's. And your family decides to add an extra L, make sure you let them know that you're proud to be from the University of Louisiana. Thank all of you guys for spending your night with me this evening, and go Cajuns. Thank y'all. Baseball, tracks, you guys need to take some pictures. Miss Heather, where are you going to be?